come on, we're getting cold.
Hello and welcome to the Regionnaires. This is the quiz show that has more dire moments than the Sunday papers after one of Kieran's sex romps. My name is Simon Donald and we've got two teams who will face 5 rounds of questions all about the region. On my right, team captain Catboy, and Catboy's guest this week is television presenter Kirsten O'Brien. Kirsten's been seen next to Playday's Wirebird and Otis the Aardvark, as well as a Muppet called Alan Davis. Over on Gavin Webster's team is a football legend, Malcolm MacDonald. Malcolm was capped 14 times, meaning that he played for England. However, in the end, 2 caps ended his career, his knackered kneecaps. Welcome, Malcolm.
Thank you, Son.
So let's get straight on with the first round. Beyond regional doubt is a visual clue round. Let's hope the team's eyesight is better than their foresight when they agree to come on this show. Catboy and Kirsten. For your first point, Mark Gatiss is from Darlington. Which TV series set in a fictional northern town did he help to create?
Do you know this one?
No, do you?
Yep.
Oh, well, do it then.
I'm just surprised that I'm actually going to get a point at the start of the show. It's League of Gentlemen.
It is the League of Gentlemen,
yeah.
So there is your first visual clue. Okay, see if you can get another point, and you never know, you could be on your way to a win. Last year, Guildford's ice hockey team banned a female fan for life after she hit Newcastle Vipers captain Rob Trumbly, but where did she hit him?
In the knackers.
It's close to that, depending on how you interpret the answer.
Where was the game held again?
Guildford.
It was in Guildford, I think.
Is that the answer then, in Guildford?
No, it is...
Because that's bollocks. Have a guess.
Armpit.
Second thoughts, don't have a guess.
I'll pass it over, but you'll still get the clue, even if the other team gets a point.
If it's in other regions like the knackers, it's probably the rear end. The football club Malcolm played for, the arse.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Well, I'm sorry, the answer is on the helmet.
Oh, I was nearly there.
Yeah. Okay. The Little Waster was a character created by Bobby Thompson. What was Bobby Thompson's profession?
Come on, you're from up here. First of all, I've never heard of him.
You must have heard of Bobby Thompson.
What did he do?
What did he do? No, that's
that
the
one.
answer. The idea of this is that you
Bobby
can
Thompson.
tell me what he did.
Miner, comic, painter, something like that.
That was 3. We've got to get down to 1.
Comic who painted mines.
Come on, I need a guess. If you can't, if you
Bobby
don't know
Thompson.
Hey,
Was he a comedian?
He was a stand-up comic. Right? Right, what I need now is the name of the famous northeasterner who is for your 4th available point.
It's a bit random, but I think... Am I just allowed to say it?
Yeah.
Roy Chubby Brown.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Because he... Royston Vasey is the name of the town in League of Gentlemen, which is his actual name.
Andy was in it.
There's some... I don't know what... Does he wear a helmet? He does, doesn't he? He wears a helmet, and he's a comic, allegedly.
Is the correct answer. Kirsten was quite right that it was Middlesbrough's own Roy Chubby Brown. Chubby's real name is Royston Vasey, the name of the town in the League of Gentlemen. He started his career beating drums in a band, and he nearly finished it beating one of his fans on Blackpool Pier when the punter called him a fat bastard. Another famous northeastern comedian is Bobby Thompson, known as the Little Waster. His gags were so old that once you'd seen them, there was little point in going again. It was a complete waste of money. Your turn, Gavin and Malcolm. The Suter Lighthouse was the first in the world to be powered by electricity, but where would you find it?
The which light?
Suter Lighthouse was the first in the world to be powered
Well,
by
we're looking
electricity.
at coastal area. I don't know.
You don't know? You don't want to
Genuinely
try and guess?
don't know. I'm not going to try a guess because I
Okay.
wouldn't know the first place.
Okay, we'll pass it over.
Suter sounds like a Geordie word to me. Suter. I'm
So you reckon it might be
thinking-
somewhere in region then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. North Shields is coming into my mind randomly, just because I fancied saying North Shields.
It's
no.
South Shields, I'm afraid. Right, Gavin and Malcolm, your next question. What was York's Judi Dench given in 1988?
A slap. No, sorry, I wouldn't condone violence to women.
Would you not
Would you?
possibly make an exception for Dame Judi Dench? A little bit of
She
a clue
speaks
there.
very highly of
certainly,
you, you know. Gavin.
Yeah, well, that's great, isn't it?
Well,
In
the clue
1970
the clue lay in the fact that I just slipped the word dame into that last
Yes.
sentence.
Oh, right, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Was? Yeah,
A lady can't get a knight.
Do you want to hazard
can
a
she?
guess at
Dame
Dame
would.
of the British Empire?
Dame of the British Empire, she probably
Is
got
the correct answer.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Simon.
And so there's your next clue, Dame. Right, what did Eadfrith do between 687 and 721 AD? You might say that this is a slightly more intellectual
Before my
question than the
time.
last one.
That one.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, say it again, please.
Yeah, he was called Eadfrith, and he did something that is extremely famous
In what? Time?
between the years of 687 and 721 AD.
So that's a long thing he did, so it probably was building something, wasn't it? I would say it might have been building maybe Durham Cathedral or something like that.
Yes.
Perhaps
Is that your
Durham
guess?
Cathedral, yeah, we'll go
Yes.
for that, can we?
Yeah,
Go for that,
Durham
Malcolm?
Cathedral.
It's not the right answer, so I'll pass it over.
Go for your one.
No, you say it.
He reckons it's Hadrian's Wall.
Did he have anything to do with helping Adrian with that wall?
It's a good
Great
guess.
subcontractor.
It's a good guess, but it's not the right answer. So we'll give you the visual clue. The answer
Why is that wall took a long time? We were waiting for a skip.
The answer was
Uh-oh.
the answer was that he was a writer. He wrote the Lindisfarne Gospels.
Lindisfarne Gospels.
Can you put those three together for us?
Right at Dame South Shields. What's her name? That woman with loads of books she wrote, and they're all about the same thing.
Yeah.
Some rich blokes going out with a lass who shovels shit. And the dad won't let her marry him. It's Catherine Cookson.
It is Catherine Cookson, that's the right answer.
Well done.
Well done, Gavin. It was Dame Catherine Cookson, the world-famous author of numerous quite average TV miniseries, and apparently she also wrote a few books. South Shields is now called Catherine Cookson Country. Dame Catherine lived there all her life until she was 22, and then she moved to Hastings on the south coast for a brief 50-year period. So, time for Reach on the Road. Arthur Two-Stroke's been off around the region, asking pointed questions, or is that pointless? Arthur, where are you?
Hello, Regionnaires. I'm in Ashington. This place really is the pits. Also, it's the home of Jackie Milburn, the world's most famous mining footballer. Not only did Jackie come from Ashington, but his nephews did, Bobby and Jackie Charlton. Now, is everybody a natural footballer in Ashington? I'm going to find out. I'm going to ask locals to try and score a goal past me. How's that? On the egg, John.
So there's the challenge. Can half a score of people score past Arthur? Well, no, because we only got 7 people to try. Catboy and Kirsten, can you place your bet, please?
By that header.
He's
He's-
shy.
Yeah. Pretty rubbish.
But he's a big lad. Have you met him? He's huge.
No,
He'd make a good keeper, so what do you want to say? I think high.
I think high.
He was when he filmed it.
Out of 7 then.
5.
Yeah, 5.
5, okay. Catboy and Kirsten say 5. Malcolm, I believe that you have some experience of this game. What's your vision on this one?
What do you think?
Well, I think in Ashington, they'll probably be taking a shot, but they'll probably have their dog with them. So it may hinder them somewhat. Did you say five? Shall we go one less?
One less, I think.
Go
4.
You surprise
four.
me.
We'll go 4.
Okay, Gavin and Malcolm say 4. Let's go back and see who's right.
It's a corner, is it? One to me. Okay. I'll just tap it with your toe. There. Come over here a bit, this way. Running, cross it. Now, what about this baker's shop here? Do you have any famous people coming in?
We do. We'll have Jack Charlton's wife. Pat comes in every Saturday for our trifles and our cakes.
And there we have it. A wonderful ending to a beautiful day in Ashington.
No, I haven't put it in the paper, are you?
No, it's not going in the paper. It's going on the telly.
Two goals were scored was the correct answer, so Gavin gets the point, it was the closest. So, as we go into the break, it's all square. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the Regionnaires, and it's time for Mr. Region, where our teams have to guess the name of our guest, Mr. X, who has better northeast connections than Virgin Trains. Thanks for joining us, Mr. X, and Catboy and Kirsten, if you would like to start us off. Remember, you can only have yes or no answers.
Mr. X, first question. Was that jacket formerly a sofa shamelessly sold by Denise Welsh?
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
I can see her arse print.
Can you just
It
strike
was.
that pose for me?
That pose.
Do you model for gnomes?
Yes.
Now, they've had 2 questions. I'll let you have 2 questions.
Mr. X, do you teach geography?
No.
Are you a folk singer?
No.
Okay, back to 1 question each team.
Have you ever appeared in a naturist magazine?
No.
You just have that look, if you don't mind me saying.
As far as I know.
Well, who knows it?
Right, Gavin and Malcolm.
Ooh. Mr. X, do you go round with a shopping trolley round town on a Saturday? Shouting out, fires all!
Fridays. Friday.
He did say Friday, but he's not
Friday.
allowed to say that.
He's not allowed to say Friday.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, excellent.
Okay, Catboy and Kirsten. Would you like a clue?
Yeah, we'll have a clue then, that'd be nice.
Okay, Mr. X has a local namesake.
That's a clue.
It's not Bobby Shaft.
Yeah,
is it?
if it was the answer, it would have been his name. It's just a clue.
Did you recently sue BT Director Inquiry Service stealing your image?
No.
Go on, Malcolm.
I'm just following up on this clue. Are you proud to have the same name as this person?
Yes. Yeah. Very.
Oh, no, he's there. Go on.
Okay. And another clue I'll give, it's not just a person, this namesake.
That helps. Is this why you're on here, big? Just because your name's same as somebody famous?
No.
No? Right. I want to waste a question.
Catboy and Gavin. I mean, sorry, Gavin.
Yeah, we will if you want.
Have your exploits recently attracted the interest of the press?
Not recently. Yes.
What? Yeah, not recently, but yes, yes.
Do you often contradict yourself?
Yes or no only, remember? Catboy, Kirsten.
I'm really... Have you got any more clues? Help us out
Do you really want one?
here. Please. I'm struggling.
Okay. Mr. X paid a price for not being from our region.
So you were walking home on a Friday night, pissed, big market, somebody heard your accent and kicked you in. It's happened to us all, you know.
Yeah, because you get into a lot of bars in the big market looking like that, wouldn't you? Well, you probably would now. It's a retro look, isn't it?
Right. This is a very famous moment that Mr. X starred in, shall we say.
Really? Was this, can I ask if it was recent? Oh no, we've already asked that, really.
Yeah. Have you purchased the title?
No.
No.
Oh, well, you're back in the ring again.
Bloody hell, we were banking us up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's thrown us.
Is it anything to do with food?
No.
Oh, good.
You can beg me for another clue.
Yeah, can we have another clue and then I'll ask a question?
This is, I think I'm right in saying, Mr. X, this is the 11th quiz show that he has been on.
Oh, right.
Is that right, Mr. X?
I think it's about the same with me, really. And it's also me last.
I know he is.
We're pushing towards
Right,
quiz
so
shows here, I don't know if you've noticed
we've
this.
got a serial
That's really the...
competitor.
We've got a serial competitor.
Yeah. Of quiz shows, haven't we?
Yeah, that's what we've got.
No, you
Right.
You got it.
That's what he said.
I know he is.
You'll have to make a question because there's rumblings on the other team here.
Is it as a result of your name that causes you all this cost to come into the area?
No. I think it's fair to say no.
I might be miles off here, and judging by your clothes, I am miles off. Are you the fella who were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you didn't know the name of Chesley Street, and then so you didn't win like 500 grand, something like that?
Yes.
Oh, is that him, is it?
Mr. X is the first person to reach the jackpot question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Peter Lee. Peter happily settled for $500,000, beaten by a question that asked which county cricket team plays its games at Chesterley Street. The answer is, of course, Durham. The sight of a sports club may have cost Peter Lee $500,000, but the sight of a kebab cost Gaza his international career. Peter, many thanks for coming all the way from Wales to join us. That's marvellous. Thank you. And now for the final Reg on the Road of the series. Let's hope Arthur has been somewhere suitably impressive. Let's find out.
Greetings, Regionnaires, from the entire region. Over the past few weeks, I have visited Walden, Beamish, Arrowgate, Fenimore, Bedlington, Ripon, Ashington, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Morpeth, Billingham, New York. Of all the local people I've met, which ones have seen the show The Regionnaires? Surely all of them, haven't they? Well, Reg on the Road was filmed before the show went on air. So will the public be polite to myself and the camera crew by pretending they've already seen The Regionnaires?
Well, what do you think, teams? Will the people of the region pretend to have seen the show before? Do you want to guess first, or do you want...
I don't mind. How many people is it out of?
It's out of 7. Out of 7 people asked, how many claimed they'd seen the show?
I think people do out to go on telly, so they're big liars.
I certainly think anybody interviewed after it's been on air is not going to admit watching it. However...
Give me a number.
What do you want to say? How many's it out of 7? So we'll go 5.
Yeah,
5.
5 again.
Gavin and Malcolm?
I think this is going to be a trick, I think. I have a feeling, right,
Yeah,
that
I think so.
it's going to be 7 because I think lots of people are going to look distinctly like Tyne Tea's stuff. Telling you.
Do you know how many people work here?
About, I think it's about 7, isn't it?
About half of them.
Yeah.
Give us a number.
Shall we go for all of them? I think this could be the big twist. Shall we go for 7?
Yeah.
Give us a number. 7?
7?
7.
Lucky 7.
Yes.
OK, let's go back and find out.
Have you ever seen The Regionnaires?
No. I'm tempted to ask, are they a band, a group, or never heard of it?
Have you seen Regionnaires?
Have, yes. No, sir. I haven't.
Do you watch Regionnaires?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a programme on the television called Regionnaires?
No.
Have you seen a programme called Regionnaires?
Regionnaires? No.
Have you seen a programme called Regionnaires?
So, 3 said they'd seen the programme, which means that Catboy gets the point there.
Well done.
Well done indeed.
Now, just like Jimmy Five Bellies at last orders, we're going to try and fit another round in. It's time for Nether Region. First to the buzzer with the right answer wins. Okay, fingers on the buzzers, are we ready?
Right, yeah.
Does Sunderland have a cathedral?
Yes.
It's no.
No. Where did Durham County Cricket Club play?
Well, it's Chesley Street, isn't it?
It is Chestnut Street. What is the telephone dialing code for Middlesbrough?
It's 01642, isn't it?
It is indeed. Who burned a wreath at St James's Park on the day Malcolm MacDonald was sold to Arsenal?
Probably Malcolm MacDonald.
Pass it over. Have to be quick. Nope.
No idea.
It was my mate Pete. TS36RS is the postcode of...
Middlesbrough Football Club.
It is indeed. A bit suspicious, that one. Where did Mike Neville move back to in 1996?
The BBC. No, Tyne Tees.
We said
You're not
BBC
doing a show
first.
again for this company, are you?
What's
Just
your...
walk down bloody corridor.
Yeah, but what's your team going to say?
Well, probably the best TV.
3TSV.
Yeah, that's
What?
the one.
Tyne Tees is the right answer.
Yeah. You're doing that,
I don't care that that's gone. I'm going to say, can you spell Middlesbrough?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
yes.
smell Middlesbrough?
Yes.
Yes.
No points for that. Okay. So, the scores at the end of the show are 7 to Gavin's team and 5 to Catboy's team, which means that Gavin has won the series.
Well done, Gavin. Victorious captain, eh?
Many thanks to Kirsten O'Brien and Malcolm MacDonald for coming in tonight. Thanks to Catboy and Gavin for running through the whole series on this not-so-great North run. I'm Simon Donald, and you've been very patient. Good night.